How y'all doing? How y'all doing? How y'all doing? Um, First and foremost, I'd like to shout out the new members. This morning when I was getting ready, I noticed that we had a couple new members that joined. Welcome, Sonia, the lady with the second most beautiful smile, second only to my sweetie of the Spider Gang, Sonia, the lady with the second most beautiful smile, only to my sweetie in the Spider Gang. And shout out, I do not know who. I've never seen this name before. I'm not gonna try to say it. Yes, I'm not gonna try to say it, but welcome. This right here, this name right here. If anybody knows how to say that name, feel free to enlighten me. But that name right there, I'm not gonna try to say it, but I appreciate you for tapping in. If y'all can't see it, it's spelled Srinath. First name, and the last name is Srinivas. Yes, I'm not going to try to say it, but welcome. Again, the memberships are not necessary. Excuse me. Hold on for a second. I don't know what that was. The memberships are not necessary, but they are very much appreciated for everybody who wants to support the channel in a financial way. Now, if this is your first time tuning in to Tim's Tidbits, let me say welcome. If it's not your first time tuning in, I still want to say welcome and give a nice hearty well thank you for always tuning in and hanging out with me and my homeboy right back here, Spidey, who be chilling by the window. If you don't know who I am, my name is Timothy Lee Rogers Sr. I get on Algo's internet every single day, and I talk about the price action dealing with SP500 because I primarily trade the SP500. That's all I do. I use ICT concepts and methods and whatever you want to call it, and I share it for the free 99 because I want to help someone like you get your aha moment. So, if again this is your first time tuning in, you're probably not subscribed. So please consider subscribing. If you are subscribed, send it out to all your friends and family and say, hey, I really enjoy Tim's content. He's a little weird, but his content is great. So come on over and subscribe. We're trying to get to 2,500 subscribers. Guess where we're at now? We're at 2,055. We're almost there. Chugga. We're almost there. Let's get it done. And without further ado, yes, it is further ado. Yesterday, I posted the weekend chart prep wrong. I posted it public. The weekend chart prep supposed to be just me and the members. That's Gold and Black Spider, right? Just supposed to be us chilling, just a small group of people. You know what I'm saying? Just, that's one of the perks of the membership. You get the raw, uncut Tim Rogers for real. These are my deepest, darkest thoughts when it comes to what's going on in the charts. It's not anything educational. It's just my real unfiltered thoughts about the charts, right? That's one of the perks of gold or higher, right? I posted it wrong. So the question I have is, for all of the people that are not members, gold or higher, that had tapped in, when I went in and corrected live stream, that allow you to stay in the video and just took the chat away, or did it kick you out the video? If it let you stay in the video, put a 1 in the chat. If it kicked you all the way out of the video, put a 2 in the chat. Do that for me real quick while I look to see who's in here. Here to learn and share. Good morning to you. Guess what? The birds are frozen. love is Georgia again, man. It's cold. What's up, Thomas? What's going on, Angela? What's up, Mendez? What's going on, Rhonda? Stacks, my guy. What's up, Laverne? What's up, FC? There's no one. What's up, Cool It? There's no one in here. There's no one in here that's not a member. That's not a channel member that popped into the live yesterday. There's no one in here. I was just trying to see if it kicked people out. What's up, Pamela? What's going on, Sanjay? Cool it now. Hey, watch out. You're gonna lose control. I guess nobody's in here that wasn't a member. That Valdez. Buenos dias, Valdez. I haven't seen you in a month of Sunday, Valdez. Where have you been? I know being a district attorney is very, very demanding, but where have you been? Again, there's nobody that's in here that was on the thing yesterday. Oh, well, I'll come back and check later. I was just trying to see if when I corrected it, if it took you all the way out of the video or if it let you stay in the video, but you just couldn't chat anymore. That's what I want to know. Ignore Robinson because he's supposed to be in there anyway. And he tells me, man, I can't see the chat. What's going on with the chat? I can't see the chat. You was on vacation. Hope you enjoyed your vacation. Hope you enjoyed your vacation. Let's get to the overnight price action. Again, welcome to the new members. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You're far too kind. Let's get to the y'all can see I ain't been in here at all. Y'all give me a minute. Let me set my midnight open, my London open. I ain't been in here. Last time I came in here was when we did the chart prep yesterday. That was it. Let me set this real quick. Hold on. No, that ain't gonna hit. Let me set my midnight open. Midnight open. The midnight open is 39.85.25. The London Open. The London Open is 39.8875. Okie dokie. We blasted off early. Got this fair value gap right here. Look like we may come back. Want to see if we're going to come back. I'm just thinking out loud right now. I would like to see if we're going to come back to this fair value gap right here into this order block right there and then bounce. That's what it looked like it's setting up to do, but we shall see. We shall see. There's a lot of imbalances downside coming back down to this daily order block down here. Remember that. Okay, so overnight price action. We did absolutely nothing. We consolidated all night. We could very well be setting up for a power 3-day in either direction, right? So if we're setting up for a power 3-day to the downside, it would be the manipulation. The consolidation right here. The manipulation go above that midnight price and then distribution to the downside if it's setting up for a power 3 to the downside, right? If it's setting up for power 3 to the upside, we got the accumulation all night, right? This could very well be the manipulation below, or we can come back during the New York and come back below midnight into this order block, right? With the manipulation below and then distribution to the upside. So I just like to take Monday to see what price want to do. I don't be like anxious about jumping into anything on Monday. I be wanting the market to show me what it want to do. We got a lot of news. There's nothing exciting to talk about for the overnight price action. That's it. We consolidated all night. As you can see, we consolidated all night. We closed Friday here at 39.8775. So we're about to If the market stays where it is, probably be a slight gap up. Speaking of a slight gap up, let's go over here and holler at our friend Spylene. If you don't know who Spylene is, it's the SPY ETF that tracks the performance of the SP 500. We wrote a song for it. You want to hear it? Here it goes. Sing it with me, y'all. Spylene, Spylene, where you at, baby? Here I go. Hey, how you doing? I'm glad that you came through. Look what you about to do. Looking at Spylene, like I said, we about to gap up slightly. We closed at 395.88 on Friday. And if the market stay where it is for the next however many minutes, it will be a slight gap up of less than $1. Let's see if we're in a premium for the daily, of course, because we had a power 3 day on Friday to the upside. Shout out the new member, Valdez. Appreciate you, Valdez. Shout out the new member, Valdez. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. On my side, it don't tell me on my side. Well, on StreamYard, it don't tell me what the membership is on StreamYard, but it don't matter what the level is. I appreciate you, Valdez, for supporting the channel. Not only as just showing up, but supporting in a financial way. I really do appreciate that. Again, not necessary, but I appreciate it. We still gonna give out all the juice. We giving out all the juice for the free 99. My goal is to help everybody understand this trading and investing thing for the free 99. I really want you to take your money, put it in your brokerage account, and execute. That's why I don't sell courses. That's why I try to make the membership very, very reasonable, because I want you to take your money, put it into your brokerage account, and execute on the stuff that we talk about here. Speaking of the stuff we talk about here, if you do not know about the Platinum Black Spider, well, in that case, Valdez, I will see you at 9:30 with the other Black Spiders as we sit down and do the market watch, the live market watch. We just talk through the price action. That's what we do. We even take trades. Shout out Mendez. Mendez be trading his tuckers off. He be trading. I'm like, Mendez, you always trading, my guy. You know what I'm saying? You know, that little Timmy Rogers be patient. I be patient. I don't, I got certain days I don't even trade. Mendez be like, I took that. I'm gone. Pay the trader. What was I saying? Oh, yeah, we had a power 3 day on Friday. So we closed very near the high. That means we're in a premium. You feel me? We're in a premium on the day, extreme premium, right? I spoke about yesterday about possibly taking out the buy side liquidity immediately, and we have done that. We have taken out the buy side liquidity immediately, and then so now we just want to see if it's going to be another power 3 day to the upside or power 3 day to the downside. It's setting up to be a power 3 day either way. It could just consolidate, but it looked like it's setting up to be a why am I this new thing with my hands? Stop. I can't stop doing it now. But we on the SPY, we do got this we made a fair value gap right there to the upside. And now today, let's see how the candle plays out and see if we make a fair value gap to the downside. They have been keeping us stuck in between, like a rock and a hard place, right? They've been keeping us stuck in a rock and a hard place. Let's look at the news, what we got coming up, right? A lot of news this week, a lot of important news. Hey, what are you doing? There's a lot of important news coming up this week. We got services PMI tomorrow. Very important, very inflationary type news, right? Advanced GDP, very important on Thursday. Very important inflation type news. Core PCE, very important. All of this right here is inflationary type news, and we're at that time where we're getting ready to get a Fed announcement on the 1st. So all of this stuff right here is like critical. Now, like I said yesterday on the live, it was either yesterday on the live or Friday on the live, I can't remember. But the Fed have been getting what they want. The Fed wants contraction. You know what I'm saying? Like right now, the bad news is good news. You know what I'm saying? Like, instead of us expanding like GDP wise, pay wise, instead of us expanding, we're contracting. And that's what the Fed wants. So the Fed has been getting what they want. So as long as the numbers play in line with what the Fed want, that has the potential to take us up. If the numbers don't fall in line with what the Fed want, it'll take us down. You know what I'm saying? So right now, keep yourself in the mind frame of, if we have these great numbers, me saying that we're expanding great, you know what I'm saying, outside of the consensus, right? It can potentially drop us. So if we get good GDP numbers, good PMI numbers, and the market start tanking, just realize it's going against what the Fed want. Don't let it surprise you. Don't try to guess what the number's going to be. If you're not already in a position, wait until the numbers come out. Don't get into positions trying to guess what the algo going to do when the GDP numbers come out, when the PMI numbers come out, when the PCE numbers come out. Don't try to guess that stuff. That's why, excuse me, you notice we was getting like mixed bags where we'll get like some contraction on like the CPI or the PMI or something like that, but we'll get an expansion on the jobs. We got less people filing for unemployment. Oh, that's good. No, the Fed don't want that right now. So that good news is bringing us down, while the bad news over here is taking us up. So we've been like in a seesaw, because we be getting mixed news. We'll get half of it bad, half of it good. The bad news come out, we take off. The good news come out, we drop. You know what I'm saying? It's like we've been getting these mixed bags of news. So keep your head on a swivel. I think that's all I got, man. Watch this news. Again, looking at the ES, as we said, we just pretty much consolidated all night. Let's go down to 15 minutes. We looked at the hourly. Let's go down to 15 minutes and look at it. As you see, all night long, all night. We just consolidated all night. Right? Consolidated all night long, because this right here was, we closed right here. This was the closing candle right here. That was the closing candle on Friday, and then we just consolidated all night. That's it. We consolidated all night. That was the liquidity right there. That's the liquidity that I was talking about on the live yesterday. This green line right here, right there, that daily high. That was the liquidity I was talking about. We popped above it. We did take it out immediately already. We did it before the open. So now, before I go hang out with the Black Spiders, I will let everybody know what I will be watching. I will be watching for how we react to this order block right here. If you do not know, let me see if we already did it in live, because it's delayed on there. No, we haven't. So right there, I'm watching that order block right there. And then we've come down already past the mean threshold and had a nice reaction off of it already. So it did what I was expecting to see it do. Now at the 9:30 open, let's see if we come back down here to this fair value gap, or this fair value gap. If we come back to this fair value gap down here and start to go back, that could be what I talked about, them setting up the power 3-day to the upside. When I say come back below midnight, we got a fair value gap down here right at this order block. Come back down below midnight here, and then start going the other way. That could be setting up a power 3-day. What would make me start looking to the downside is if we break this low right here, the low on the 7 o'clock candle. That'll be the 6:45 candle on Trading View. And what will make me start looking to the downside if we break that low is because from this low to that, this low is the low that took out this high, right? So if we went up here and we took out this high, we set an order block right there, right? So if we come back and take out this low, that's going to give me a market structure shift to the downside. That's going to make me start looking to the downside. So again, this low took out this high, right? That low took out that high. If we come back down and break this low, that's going to make me start looking to the downside. How far to the downside? That just depends on the different PD arrays down here, right? But that's shout out Playboy Trey, new member in the building. Again, on like what's the name? Don't show me like the membership. It just says it over here because I'm using StreamYard, right? Sorry for not popping you up on the screen, Valdez. I jalapaz. Shout out Playboy Trey for popping into the membership. No matter what level it is, you are appreciated. So yeah, that's what I'm watching. I'm watching this order block to see if it supports price and give a inkling of wanting to go back up. And then I'm watching this fair value gap there, and I'm watching this fair value gap here at this order block. This fair value gap at this order block would lend to the power 3 to the upside narrative, right? Breaking market structure here will lend to the power 3 to the downside narrative, where this would be the manipulation, right? That would be the manipulation. Breaking market structure here could possibly be the distribution all the way down, right? And that's if we go down and close toward the low of the day. But again, we're at the order block that I was watching to see if this order block gonna do its job, right? Because we had the breaking market structure here, came back down, went past this fair value gap, and now we're at the order block. If this order block does its job, start to support price, right? Then we can potentially continue to go up. We're right at the top of this daily fair value gap. We didn't hit it. This is the daily fair value gap I was watching yesterday. I said I want to see if we got to the top of. We stopped here at this what is that, a breaker? Is it a breaker? Let's see if it's a breaker over there. Mitigation block, right? We stopped here at this mitigation block. No, well, we broke that high, so that's a breaker, right? We went up, we broke that high, so this is a breaker. Stopped at this breaker right here. We didn't break that high, but we did break this high, so that is a breaker right there. We stopped at the breaker and pushed back down. Yeah. Okay, yeah. So let's let the 930 open tell us what it want to do, right? Don't be rushing into nothing. Let maybe even wait until after the 950 to 1010 macros run. You know what I'm saying? You might have to wait till that time and see what it want to do. But again, for those that maybe just popping in or didn't catch it, I am watching this order block to see if it's going to support price. I'm also watching this fair value gap here and this fair value gap down here at the breaker below the midnight, right? If we break market structure here at the 7 o'clock 6:45 candle, that low, that's the London low. If we break that overnight low, then that will make me start to think bearish, right? But I will start to think bearish. I will be looking for the setup. If we break that, I will be looking for the setup for a short. If we break that low, that's all I have. It's 9:25. Before I call it again, is there anyone in the chat who popped into the live stream yesterday that I posted wrong that's not a member, right? And if you're not a member, once I changed it while the live was going, did it kick you out of the video? or if, did it let you stay in the video and you just couldn't chat no more? Is there anyone in here that was on that live? If you was on there and it kicked you out, put a 1 in the chat. If you was on there and it let you stay in, and put a 2 in the chat. If there's anyone in here, I'll wait for a second and then we're gonna go ahead and call it. Let's see if there's any divergence before I call it. These are 60-minute candles. Let's look at the daily real quick. As you see, everybody is still, the Dow has got back above positive on the year. I mean, the YM, I said the Dow, but the YM got back positive on the year. This was the yearly open line that I have marked on all of them. And of course, the NQ and the ES were both still positive on the year. We talked about that. So let's look at daily candles real quick. Do anybody know if ICT is tweeting today? Black Spiders, if ICT is tweeting, we're gonna watch his tweets. We're starting to push up that order block supported price for a second. I don't know how far it's gonna push it, but that order block that I was watching, supported price. That right there. He is okay. He tweeting. Okay, we're gonna watch his tweets. This from the mean threshold of that, let's just say 90. That's a 5-point ICT drill already off of that order block. If for anybody who don't know, ICT got this thing where, you know, he telling you, use the tools that you learned from him, whatever your setup is, look for your setup every day and look for 5-point moves, right? Look for 5-point moves. And like if y'all the video that I shared from a live trade that we took on Friday, when you heard me kept saying the 5-minute drill, I kept saying the 5-minute drill, but I meant the 5-point drill. I was like, the 5-point drill done. If I was just doing the 5-point drill, I'll be out of this trade right now. You know, when I kept saying that, that's because ICT gave out some homework. He was like, look every single day, look for 5-point moves using your setup. You know what I'm saying? So whenever I take a trade, I'll be like, okay, boom, 5-point drill. And that's why I was like, I'm gonna lock in the 5 when the price. No, did I say? Yeah, I said I'm gonna lock in the 5. I think that might have been another trade I'm thinking about when I was like, let me lock in. Oh no, that's when y'all let me get into the trade before the news. Yeah, day trading. Yeah, I told you, Zay. I told you I was 2023. I was going back to day trading. Yep. 2023, I was going back to primarily day trading the futures. We talked about this. We took sales out on the ES and the NQ earlier this morning, and the YM seemed to show it didn't want lower, but we'll see. Oh, okay. Appreciate that. We'll just about to look at the divergence, but Trey already put it in there. Appreciate you, Trey. Appreciate you, Trey, for sharing that. Hey, the market about to open in 1 minute. So if Trey, get off my screen. If you're gonna trade, please trade safe. If you're not gonna trade, please take copious notes so you can go back and study what you saw today. I see y'all at 6:30 tonight for the price action recap. Black Spiders. I see y'all in the live stream, about to go live in like 1 minute. All right, then. See y'all at 6:30. Thanks again for always supporting the channel, man. And if you haven't subscribed, please consider subscribing. Thank you. Gone.